Hello guys, this is Space Orbis Gaming. This is part 36 of The Last of Us 2 New Game Plus. Last time we left off, we had gone plenty of people into red mist and bits of broken bone and meat, and we have blocked the entrance to the staircase, and we should hopefully get to the chasing sequence. And, well, to be honest with you, we really should finish the hospital segment. If all things go well. If all things go well, I should say. Okay, I don't know why I'm hunched over like that. What's this? I don't think I came in here the first time round. So this might be the first time I've even been in this room. Supply list, musts, alcohol scribes. I guess that means they got them. Iodine, iodine, okay. Woven gauze, gauze bandages with tape. Okay. Latex gloves, face masks, morphine, and I don't know, bandages, safety pins, gel-borne dressing, blankets, if available. I don't even know what the hell infusion kits. Some sort of dressing, whatever you can find, blood pressure cuff, antibiotics, penicillin, some freaking long-looking wand, levo. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that. Think he got them all. Oh, the stretchers, okay. Trauma, something, rapid application, splints, open chest injury seals, tube airway. Be sure to dig into the corners of the second floor. There are still rooms we haven't opened that might have things worth taking. Don't go near the lower. Okay, yeah, we did go through this. Yeah. Because that was talking about the basement, which is infected with the fungus. Or at least the fungus people. I don't know if there's like a bunch of like fungal growth down there, but it's got fungus people.
That you, Nora?
Oh, look at that. A little Eiffel Tower. I'm kind of hoping that this is kind of like Naughty Dog saying that the next game is gonna be international, in a sense. Obviously, I don't expect that we will go to like France. I'm not expecting something as awesome as us going across the Atlantic. But I would love to think that this is Naughty Dog saying in The Last of Us Part 3 that we might go into like Canada or Mexico. You know, where the freak am I supposed to be going? Must be going in here. Ah, okay. Because that would be kind of nice. We've pretty much done the United States at this point, so she is. Oh, okay. I thought that was her butt. I was like, oh, we got butt shots, but it was just a picture.
Maybe if you posted her bar, Abby would still be in her cell.
What the fuck was Abby here?
I'm not stupid.
You're gonna tell us where she went.
When Isaac talks to us about this, I'm gonna say what I think happened.
Knock yourself out. I've got work to do.
Nora! I'm not going down for her, man.
Are these people like hard of healing? Because how the hell are they not healing them? Also, Eldox are not this big. You can't fit a human in it. I'm sorry, but that's not. They most certainly do not. They're certainly not designed to hold weight of a human being. My God. Secure the area. Okay.
Don't scream. Put that shit down.
Don't be a fool. Arms in the air. Come on.
You remember me?
You remember me from the cabin? Do you remember me when you?
What do you want? Abby was here earlier. Where'd she go?
I don't know. You shoot me. The sound will help every soldier come running.
You'll still be dead. Tell me where she went and I'll think about letting you go.
We could have killed you.
Maybe you should have.
Hey, she really.
Maybe you should have stayed the fuck out of Jackson. Where's Abby?
You
There's
still
really
hear
no reason for
screams?
her to be moving closer.
What?
I hear them every night. Yeah. Yeah, that little bitch got what he deserved.
Oh hell no! You did not just hit me with the fucking whatever the fuck, man.
Can't escape this!
Oh hell no! Oh, make Get over here!
No, no, no! Got you!
Oh! Oh! She's feisty!
Come on!
Put on your weapon!
No, wait.
Put your gun down!
You can walk away from this, okay? I can...
Shut the fuck up!
Gun down! Hands up!
Get back!
You have nowhere to go.
Step back. And now. Now you're in my playground now.
Doesn't matter. Find the trespasser.
Oh no. It's lunchtime for the clickers. Oh, come on, I was trying to help him. I was doing a good Samaritan.
Coward!
We killed them, everybody. I believe they are red mist. Oh my goodness. Oh, holy crap. Yeah. He lost some weight. Good God, did he lose some weight? He's like half a Boston now. He's half the man he used to be. Yeah, by the looks of it, he's more than half the man he used to be. Might be a thought of the man he used to be.
Okay. Where'd you go?
I can't remember when, who faces the abomination. Is it Ellie or is it Abby? Because I do know the abomination's probably in the hospital, so... Well, yeah, it is in the hospital. It has to be in the hospital. It's just, who faces it? I can't remember who faces the abomination. I don't think it's Ellie, though. I do think it's Abby. You can hear a coughing, I just can't seem to figure out. Well, you. Okay, I legitimately am so turned on right now. Okay, yeah, we literally went back to the point. We literally started, I don't know how I can't talk right now. We literally went back to the entrance of this place. Okay. So it's gotta be in here somewhere. It's just... Maybe it's like an L vent. Yo. I'm not entirely sure what these are. There's like stuff right here. Maybe there's like moves it, but I don't know. Have a little chat. I have some questions, and you'll have some answers. Take you to the weapon.
Where's Abby?
Breathing spores.
Yep.
You're her.
On me.
You Firefly?
There are no fireflies anymore.
We know that's not true. You'll be a dead one. We'll go.
Where's Abby?
I'm fucking dead anyway. Why would I tell you anything?
Okay.
Because I can make it quick. Or I can make it so much worse.
Think about what he did. How many people are dead because of him?
Last chance.
Yeah. Many more people
I'm
died
not
because
giving
of you.
up, my friend.
Answer me! You can see the descent of madness. This is perhaps for the first time where we first truly see the direction that Naughty Dog is taking Ellie. She's allowing her vengeance to truly take over.
It's me.
Which is one of the reasons why I'm having such a hard time trying to figure out like where they're gonna take the character in the next game, because it's like, where do you go when you have a psychopath? You know, or you know, a person that basically just exists just to kill. Doesn't care who the hell it is. Just kill, 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 kill. Pain, destruction, and death. That's all they care about. I mean, Joe's dead, and you know, there's really nothing that she can do just to do anything about that. But like, how many people died simply because they were in the way? They had nothing to do with Abby. They had nothing to do with her vendetta. They just happened to be in the area where she was in at the time, and because of that, they died. Dogs died, people died, everybody died.
Are you okay?
Christ. Is that your blood?
Man, Jesse, man, like, they did him nasty. Jesse's just this kind of, like, he's the father of this baby, but, like, they do him so bad. They do him so nasty in this game. I mean, think about it. He walks in after his girlfriend, or ex-girlfriend, got busy with her girlfriend. I mean, wow, like, you know? It's like this dude literally has the character development of a bitch. Like, the only manly thing this man does in the entire game is have sex with Dina and get her pregnant. That's the only thing. And he does that before the events of the game. Right? So the only manly thing he did happens before the events of the game. And the entire time that Jesse's in this game, he is basically treated like the third wheel. And it's so nasty. He walks in on his girlfriend, finishing up with hers, you know, and then he gets shot by a woman, dies, and then has his child fucking having two mamas. And there's nothing wrong with having two mamas. There's nothing wrong with having two daddies. I'm just saying that the only manly thing this man does happens before the game. I sympathize with the dude. I really do. Because, like, besides that, what does he really do? Really? Like, he tags along for a bit in certain sections of the game, but fundamentally, you could remove him from those segments and fundamentally you would lose nothing. You could replace a lot of what Jesse does with any NPC and essentially get the same result. He doesn't need to exist.
She's hiding out in this aquarium. Okay. Come on. Let's get you cleaned up.
So much of this game should have been so much better.
Arms up.
I mean, it's not to say that the game isn't good, you know, in what it's trying to do. I mean, it's abundantly clear what they're trying to do with the story. It's just that what they are trying to do and what they actually did and managed to pull off are galaxies apart. I mean, it's a AAA title. You can make this game as long as you want. You can make it, you know, however long you need it to be. You know, I mean, this is a pretty lengthy game. You know, when you think about it, you're playing Ellie and Abby effectively the same amount. So you're essentially getting like 2 games. Because you're going over the same day twice. And then of course you have like the epilogue sections. It's a pretty big game. She says she doesn't want to lose her, but of course she lost her revenge to cost her everything. So much of this is know how to tell a story that is as compelling as the first time. I mean, I don't mind these sections of like they go into like the past and you kind of, but this really, I don't know, it feels like the only reason these exist is because Joel is dead, and they know that people love Joel. And so, the only way they can have Joel in the game after killing him is essentially as like as a ghost. You know he's dead, but you know he was Joel from like 3 years ago. Remember the good times? Where he was alive? And this actually made sense? In my opinion, The Last of Us is a story about Joel and Ellie. If you don't have Joel and Ellie, then essentially what you have is a game using the name The Last of Us. You could literally have a completely new character in this game and just set it in The Last of Us world. That's the thing that like is really irritating is
Left a lot of stuff behind.
Is that they could have so easily just gave us new characters.
There's gotta be something.
And kept Joel. And of course people say, well, Joel had to die. No, he didn't. There's no reason he had to die. It was just easy. And again, I'm not upset that he died. That's not the problem. The problem is that the way they went about it was so goddamn convoluted. Now, some time ago on YouTube, I think, I had a discussion with someone who basically said that the only reason I don't like that section is that I wanted Joe to die like some action hero, which is bullshit. That's not at all my complaint. My problem was the series of convoluted events that was necessary to even make that death possible. I mean, there's a whiteout condition. There's a blizzard happening right now. You can't see 3 feet in front of you, and yet you expect me to believe that Abby happened to be in the right place at the right time, just close enough that Joe and Tommy could see her in a fucking whiteout blizzard, just as she's about to be consumed by a fucking infected fungus person. It's like there are possibly dozens of patrol paths. She has absolutely no reason to think that these happen to be the path of Joe and Tommy's patrol path. It could have just been anyone's footprints in the snow. But she just so happened to find the one in a dozen patrol paths with their hoofprints and their footprints. And she happens to be in the right place, and they happen to be in the right place at the right time to be saved by Joel. And they conveniently are they're close enough to her hideout that they can go to her hideout, but conveniently far enough away from Jackson that they can't realistically go to Jackson. So the reason why Joe dies is because of a series of unlikely events that, realistically speaking, would never have happened. One, Tommy and Joe would not have been outside in a whiteout blizzard. There's absolutely no reason why. Why were they even out there? What possible reason would they have to be out in the blizzard? Why were they out there? I'll tell you why they were out there. Because they needed Abby to be saved, and for Abby to finally find Joel. That's why. Had nothing to do with any actual story that made any damn sense. It has everything to do with, we need the character to meet up with a prey in a way that is easy.
What is this?
Ah, yes, this is,
Is that me?
yeah. So that's the fungus in her brain right there. And then, of course, you have, like, I guess, blood tests and all that. So, that's the scan of the brain. Not entirely sure what the hell that is. Because everything's mirrored, so, you know, all this is, like, spelled backwards. But the growth has clearly mutated. Let's see if the test results a theory. This is big. Yeah. I mean, here's the thing. There is a universe in which Joe either doesn't get to the operating room in time, or when he wakes up, it's already been done. And to be honest with you, that would be kind of a fascinating, like, fan fiction. Like, what would have happened to Joe if, when he wakes up in the hospital bed in the first game, what if the procedure was already done? Right? And he asks, like, where's Ellie? And, you know, Queen Firefly basically says that the procedure has already happened. It happened like an hour ago. And she's dead. You know? We did everything we could. But she died. You know? And then, of course, you know, it would be... I don't know, just... To me, that would probably be a very fascinating read. A fan fiction in which Ellie's dead. You know, and how does Joel react to that news? I don't know. But that's the thing with me, man. It's like, if you give me some time to actually think, I'll probably come up with 1,000 different little narratives that would probably be very fascinating. You know, I'm glad I cataloged and collected all this whale hospital equipment. And as soon as I'm done, I hear that there's no use for it anymore. Ain't that... Oh, that would piss me off, man. You do all that work to catalyze and collect all this stuff, and then you told it's not even useful anymore. Anyway. I cannot fucking believe you guys voted to disband. I get it. This was a miracle that slipped through our fingers. It's fucking shitty. But the whole world is shitty. How can we give up like this? What now? Settle in QCs? Join some third rate assistance groups? Fuck that. Someone still has to care. I'll spend the rest of my life trying to find them. Or die trying. Scott. But here's the thing, is like, they didn't disband. Apparently they're all remnants of the Fireflies. So, what I'm essentially getting is that this group has disbanded, but the Fireflies as a whole still exist. It's just that this branch of the Fireflies has disbanded. We come back to this fucking hospital, like, what, like 2-3 times. I don't know, it just feels like they're kind of lazy. You know, they couldn't work out how to get this discovery. Also, why would, you know?
I don't know which group I'm gonna join.
You know, just to be honest with you, like, here she is listening to a recording, and I'm just still like thinking, why would this be in the hospital? You know? Why couldn't she have discovered this on a random person, you know? I don't know, just, I mean, it's clearly that everyone left at this point. So, maybe it got forgotten, maybe, you know, it was deemed of no great importance. I mean, let's think about it, like, there's really no reason why anyone would go to the hospital, right, anymore. There's no real reason why anyone should even bother with the hospital. But, you know, yet here she is, finding a recorder that conveniently is playing the exact thing she needs to hear in order to make that final connection with the fact that Joe lied to her like 3 or 4 years ago. Obviously at this point it's, you know, about 2 years ago. Because, you know, this is like, what, 2 years before. So she'd be like 14, 15 years. I think. I mean, how old was she in the first one? 13, I think. And this is 4 years in the actual like current time. That's 4 years before. So she'd have to be like 17, 18 years old. In the current story. Yeah, she'd have to be like 17 or 18 years old. So she's probably like 15 here.
I was one of the ones that wanted to go after the smuggler and the girl. They said, even if we found her or by some miracle found someone else that's immune, it made no difference. Because the only person who could develop a vaccine is dead. By some miracle found someone else that's immune. It made no difference. Found someone else that's immune. It made no difference. Because the only person...
Ellie!
Come here. What the hell are you thinking? Running off in the middle of the night like that. You talk to me. You don't just leave me a goddamn note.
Tell me what happened here.
Why the hell are they even here? Collecting resources? Maybe?
If you lie to me one more time, I'm gone. You will never see me again. But if you tell me the truth, I'll go back to Jackson.
The hell kind of threat is that? If you don't tell me the truth, I'm leaving. Where the hell are you going? Where will you go? You know? You have it good in Jackson. What, you think you're gonna manage to find another place with electricity, with movies, with safety, with community? No. Jackson was like a 1 in a million, 1 in a billion. It's the heaven in the hell. You ain't finding nothing like that no more, not even anything close to that. You are being a stupid little git. That's what you is. Ellie is being a stupid little git. She has absolutely no reason to be threatening Joel with I'm leaving. Bitch, what the hell you talking about you leaving? You ain't going nowhere. You know damn well you ain't going nowhere. Where would you go? Huh? Who would protect you? If I was Joe, I would have slapped her silly. Said her straight. Like, you are a little girl in the post-apocalypse and you talking about leaving. The hell kind of nonsense are you on?
No matter what it is.
This is what this game should have been. About her finding out and the fallout of that.
Just say it. Joel.
You know this is
Making
hard.
a vaccine.
You can see it in him. He doesn't want to do this.
Would have killed you.
He loves you, Ellie. He loves you. More than you will ever understand.
So I stopped.
He saved his little gal. His princess. Let it out, Gal. He saved your life.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Don't you feel bad now? You just basically said that you're gonna leave your daddy. Yeah.
Don't fucking touch me!
What the fuck? He told you the truth, girl.
I'll go back. But we're done.
Oh shit, that wasn't even day 3, that was day 2? I fucking forgot what day we were on in Seattle. I swore we were on day 3, but I guess not. Kind of unfortunate that we see Abby topless, but they never show Ellie topless, and like, what the hell, you know? Like, it ain't like you're not trying to be as edgy as is humanly possible. Well, I guess she is underage, right? She's like 17 or 18. Abby would probably be a little older than she is, so at the very least she'd be legal. I don't know. Anyway, see you guys next time.